Space Station. We hope you enjoy your time with us.
Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
Let's go.
Alien Romulus. Rated R. Experience it in IMAX. Get tickets now.
That it earned him a promotion, much like a lot of guys here in Salem, like Franklin Arias, like Gerardo Rodriguez, like a multitude of arms coming up.
The fourth best prospect in the Milwaukee Brewers organization in the 3 spot, the shortstop, Cooper Pratt. .297 hitter, top 5 batting average in the league. First pitch. He swings, bounces it left side, charging ahead, Zanatello. Gloves, 2 steps, fired at first on a rope in time. For out number 3. Well, Juan Valero walks the first batter and bounces right back. A tailor-made double play and a grounder to short. Sits him down in 3. Home half of 1 after this. We're tied at 0 on a Thursday night in Salem.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Thursday nights in Salem have been special this year. The Sox are 7-0 at home when turning into their alter ego, the Salem Beermongers, much in part to this explosive offense who stands in for the first time today. Nazan Zanatello, Antonio Anderson, and Marvin Alcantara, the top 3 in the order for the Sox, as Nazan is ready from the right side. First pitch on the way to Nazan Zanatello. He swings and chops it back to the backstop. 0-1. Pitcher on the bump tonight for the Carolina Mudcats, the 20-year-old out of Venezuela. Right-handed pitcher Daniel Corniel. 3-5 on the year with a 4.75 ERA. Started all 14 games he's pitched in. 0-1, fastball for a strike, top of the zone. And Nazan's down 0-2. 66 1/3 innings pitched. That's up there with some of the most innings pitched in the league. The 0-2. Breaking ball down and away, 1-2. 68 total strikeouts amassed over that span as well. Coming off the heels of a 5-inning outing is Cordial. He deals 1-2. Fastball down and away, 2-2. It was at Fredericksburg on the road. Surrendered 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. He winds and fires 2-2. Breaking ball taken below the knees, and Nazan has climbed all the way back. It's full at 3-2.
2 full counts to start both frames here in the first.
Zanatello, a 190 hitter with 5 homers, 16 ribbies. Just feels like he is due. Payoff pitch on the way. He swings, knifes it back over the net, into the seats. Stays alive at 3-2. Zanatello 0 for 4 last night in a 7-1 Red Sox win. They didn't need him. 0 for 3 the night before. He's hitless in the series in 2 games. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball. 1 gone. And that's kind of been the issue as of late, Carter. Just not seeing it as well, and the strikeout numbers have climbed a little bit the last couple of weeks. Did go 2 for 5 on Sunday, though.
Yes, and we've seen some positive signs. And also from this guy, Antonio Anderson is getting hot at the right time after quite a couple days to start this series.
Got the batting average up to 178. First pitch fastball misses outside, 1-0. He's homered 5 times. That 5th home run came in game number 1 of this series, a solo shot in the first inning on Tuesday, 1-0. He swings, drubs it off the mitt with Garcia behind the dish, 1-1. Antonio Anderson was the leadoff man on Sunday against Fredericksburg. Batted second on Tuesday in this series opener. Here's the 1-1. He swings, lifts it foul, off the netting, left side. 1-2.
Oh, and he's hitting over 300 in his last 4 games as well. And again, just kind of feels like he's finding it at the right time, Antonio Anderson.
1-2. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball once again. Back-to-back strikeout to get things going for Cornell. There's 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a nice start to his night. Back-to-back Ks of Nizan and Antonio Anderson. And those are, I mean, yes, like you can see him strike out, but like to get through the 8th and the 18th best prospects in the system this early is quite a way to start your night, kind of set the tone. Hopefully for him is kind of how he sees it.
Here's Marvin Alcantara from the right side. First pitch. And the righty takes a breaking ball that rolls all the way to the wall. 1-0.
Also, interesting to note, too, second straight night, no Brooks Brannon in the starting lineup.
Marvin Alcantara had the night off yesterday for the Sox. The 1-0. Fastball taken inside. 2-0. 231 hitter with 2 homers, 36 RBI. Nobody has played more games this season for the Sox than Marvin Alcantara. 2-0. Swing at a chopper back behind home plate, 2-1. Him and Antonio Anderson, top 2 on the team in games played this season. Alcantara, such an elite infield defender for the Salem Sox. 2-1. Breaking ball taken for a strike that just tailed back into the zone. He leaned back away from the pitch and it curled in, 2-2.
Cornell now looking to strike out the side. These are 2 straight Ks.
Peering over the webbing of his mitt. Now kicks and deals. 2-2. Swing at a bouncer. And it's a foul ball, just barely. Behind home plate, Diaz was able to gobble it up. It stayed kind of in front of home plate. And he threw it down at first, but no play. Home plate umpire. Cameron Jones called it a foul ball. He's calling balls and strikes. Sam Harris out in the field. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Marvin Alcantara. Cornell gazing to home plate. Offers 2-2. Fastball taken down and in. And the count's full at 3-2. On deck if necessary, Fraley Encarnacion in the cleanup spot. 2 gone, nobody on. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball, and Cornell is struck out the side. 3 up, 3 down in the first. We're scoreless, heading to 2. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the second on a thirsty Thursday here in Salem. We're scoreless between the Carolina Mudcats and the Salem Red Sox. 3 up, 3 down in the first for both the Mudcats and the Red Sox. An early pitcher's duel between Daniel Cornell of the visiting Carolina Mudcats and Juan Valera in his single-A debut for the Red Sox. 4-5-6 due up for the Mudcats, Josuar Garcia, Luis Castillo, and Miguel Racino. Filippo Di Turi led things off with a walk in the first, but a 4-3 double play up the middle and a 6-3 ground out brought the inning to a close. From the right side, it's Yosuar Garcia, owns the second best batting average in the Carolina League at .304. First pitch, he swings and misses through a fastball down and in, and it's 0-1. Well, Carter, here's a tidbit for you. We've talked all about how the Red Sox are tremendous hitting the baseball on Thursday nights. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside, and the count now even at a ball and a strike. Sox are second in the league in team batting average, more hits than anybody else, more homers. 1-1. Garcia takes a breaking ball down low. The count now 2-1. But I'll raise you this. Nobody, and I mean nobody in the league, hits better on Thursday nights than the man in the right side right now, Yosuar Garcia. The 2-1, swinging a knifer back to the netting. The count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A matter of fact, on Thursday nights this season, Yosuar Garcia is hitting .459 in 11 games. 17 hits in 37 ABs as he drubs one foul left side to stay alive at 2-2. I mean, that's unbelievable.
All right, lines up with how well he's hit at the plate all year long. You mentioned his numbers with the Carolina Mudcats, and seems to come through in clutch situations as well. And so far in this series, does have 2 hits, but the Red Sox have
2-2. Slow roller back behind home plate. Continues to stay alive.
The Red Sox have retired him in some key situations. Got a big strike out of him yesterday with first and second, 2 down.
Well, this is the second time the leadoff man has elongated an at-bat against Valera as he offers 2-2. Fastball, got him looking, top of the zone, strike 3. Garcia knew it, 1 gone. First single-A strikeout for Juan Valera, first of many.
First of many indeed, at 40 strikeouts down in the FCL to just 14 walks, so he commands the zone. And again, part of this new wave, like this is going to be one of the Red Sox starters going forward. Part of this new wave of the pitching staff coming up a couple of days ago.
Here's Luis Castillo, first pitch and the lefty, swings and misses through a breaking ball. 195 hitter, 10 home runs, and 44 RBI.
Noah Dean, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz both get promoted.
0-1. Fastball pierces the outside corner for a strike. 2 strikes against Castillo.
Going to have some replacements, and Valera comes up with Jefferson Vargas and Gilberto Batista as well.
No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Breaking ball misses a hair inside, 1-2.
You can see that Valera tries to mess with the hitter's timing too, because he, in the windup, starts his windup and kind of halts for a minute.
Here's him halting and firing, 1-2. Breaking ball hit up the middle, scooped up by Zanatello. 2 steps. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. Second 6-3 put out. We're only in the second inning. Nazan's been busy.
He has been busy. Right at him. And 5 up, 5 down in your single-A debut for Juan Valera. I think you definitely take that.
Well, here's the series debut for Miguel Briseño. 269 hitter himself with 3 homers and 29 RBI. First pitch on the way. And a fastball taken for a strike up high at the letters, 0-1. Miguel Briseño, a guy that, again, even though he's only going to play about 3 nights a week for Carolina, here's the 0-1. Swinging a chopper up the middle, now left side. Foul ball, 0-2. That was one of those that kind of optical illusion deceives you a little bit.
Yes, they hit off the very, I believe, front of the plate. And kind of high-hopped it down the third base line. Tell you what, quickly 0-2 ahead is Juan Valera, and a strike away from 6 up, 6 down, and 2 strikeouts to start a single-A career.
No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Swing and a ripper, left side, scooped up by the third baseman Encarnacion. Throw on a rope to first in time for out number 3. A strikeout, a 6-3, and a 5-3. It's the second 3 up, 3 down frame for Juan Valera, and we go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless between the Mudcats and the Red Sox.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of 2 on a thirsty Thursday here in Salem. Scoreless in a pitcher's duel between the Carolina Mudcats and the Salem Red Sox. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. 2 3-up, 3-down frames so far for Juan Valera in his single-A debut on the bump for the Sox. And on the other side, Daniel Corniel struck out the side against the Sox as Zanatello, Antonio Anderson, and Marvin Alcantara all sat down swinging. So it goes 4-5-6 for the Sox. Fraley Encarnacion, Nathaniel Uten, and Andy Lugo. Fraley digs in from the right side, an owner of a .237 batting average with 2 homers and 18 ribbies on the season. Corniel deals first pitch, and a fastball runs high. It's 1-0. Oh, Carter, a good crowd on hand here tonight. Cloudy night here at the yard, but the weather has held off. The 1-0. Encarnacion takes a fastball for a strike. This time it's in the zone, and it's 1-1.
It's a good thing it did, because for a long time we thought we may have some weather issues here this evening. Throughout the week, looking at the forecast.
1-1. Here's a swing and a miss. Threw a breaking ball out in front that time. Hit him with the 81-mile-an-hour slider. It's 1-2.
But it turns into a pleasant night at the ballpark for anybody in attendance on this Thursday evening.
No doubt about that. Also a farewell tonight. Our video production manager, Stephen Langdon, his final night. The Salem Red Sox were so happy for him, and we're going to talk to him later on in the broadcast. 1-2, lifted into the air towards right field. Going back, righty Mercado, backpedaling, and makes a catch up over his head. A step in front of the warning track, and ends up colliding with the wall for out number 1.
I think the ball kind of tailed on him just a tad, the backspin on the ball. Because Fraley hit it 99 off the barrel of the bat. And Mercado earning his first start.
There's no wind here in Salem. You see the American flag in straightaway center field is dead straight, lying down on the pole it sits on. Here's Nathaniel Uten, first pitch, and the lefty. Cranks one up the middle. Backhanded glove isn't there. It tips off Dituri's mitt, and it's a leadoff single in all likelihood for Nathaniel Uten.
Yeah, first hit of the game for either side. Then Uten, bouncing ball up the middle, and Dituri. It's going to be a tough play ranging to his right. As there's the American flag on MILB TV. Minimal wind here in Salem this evening, which is certainly in the minority of how it is here in most evenings in Salem for a ball game.
Well, Uten cranked that thing, 105 off the bat. Here's Andy Lugo from the right side. First pitch on the way. And Lugo takes a fastball strike, outer half, 0-1. 276 hitter, 2 homers, 31 ribbies for Andy Lugo. Tied for the league lead in doubles. Runner off of first, 1 gone. 1 hit for the Sox. 0-1. Swinging a lifter down the right field line. Shallow right field. Chasing underneath it and making the catch is Briseno, the first baseman, as Dituri kind of collided with his lower body. But he's able to haul it in for out number 2.
It's a nice play down the first base line, particularly for a first baseman. Because he had to move back on that one. And it's a tough play for righty Mercado, too, the right fielder. That's a long way to run. But the out is recorded. 2 down for big out.
Andy Lugo just got underneath that breaking ball. So here's Albert Feliz from the right side. Righty on righty matchup. Runner off of first. First pitch. And Big Al takes a fastball strike on the first offering. 0-1. 161 hitter. 1 homer shy of his 10th of the season. 31 ribbies. 0-1 to Big Al. Breaking ball misses downstairs. Throw down to first. And a head-first slide sees U10 back in there safely. Again, he had a one-out single here in the second. Albert Felice was the recipient of the first pitch.
Yes, he
thrown
was.
Out by
And
Stephen Langdon.
And those two have a great relationship, too. So very
Yes.
special for both of them.
Stephen picked him. Runner takes off from first. 1-1 swing and a miss. Head first slide, no throw. And U10 swipes a bag with 2 gone.
U10 got a crazy jump on that one. Read Cornell perfectly. Kind of stutter step before the pitch was released, and easy stolen bag. And now a runner in scoring position for Felice.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone for Albert Felice. The righty deals 1-2. Breaking ball taken down and away. 2-2. Man, if Albert Felice can just come through here.
Oh, he got going on that road trip with 3 bombs and 3 multi-hit games.
Yes.
Haven't seen him a lot here at home over the last couple of days, making a series debut.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a dribbler. Ooh, it kind of tips off the bottom of his bat, nearly barehanded by Diaz. A weird foul ball, and he stays alive.
He kind of like nudged the bat off of his shoulder, and by doing so, see the smile from Big Al as always. I mean, it just kind of nipped off the bottom of the bat.
Sox and the Beer Mongers alter ego jerseys tonight. They got the baby blue with the navy sleeves, red accessories, red socks fitting.
Yes.
Long look in here for Cornell. He gathers at the belt, glances to second, deals 2-2. This is inside. Got him an 81-mile-an-hour breaking ball well off the plate. It counts 3-2. Massive pitch coming here. Biggest of the game up to this point. Still scoreless in the bottom of the second inning. 2 gone, runner off a second for the Sox. Payoff pitch to Big Al. Breaking ball taken down and away. He flips the bat instantly and trots to first. A 2-out walk. The Sox have runners on first and second.
Oh, you'll take that. First walk of the day for Cornell, and now it's Stanley Tucker's turn. Pace it now. Sox could have an early 1-0 lead, as I think the Mudcats kind of sense that, as there's going to be a conversation now on the top of the bump.
Great at-bat. No doubt about it for Albert Felice. And what does this conversation look like here?
You know, speaking as the Mudcats, we're a pitch away from getting out of the inning.
Sure.
That was a long at-bat and a good at-bat by Albert Felice. And now so far in the inning, you had a fly-out that was hit well, a single, a pop-up, and a walk. So Cornell's pitched well, but got to try and wiggle out of this jam.
Stanley Tucker from the right side, a 177 hitter with 19 ribbies, looking for number 20. Maybe even 21 with runners on first and second. He's homered once this year. It was a grand slam back in the month of May. First pitch to Tucker. He swings, pops it up, back behind home plate. Flipping his mask off is Diaz. He's underneath it on the track, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Well, the Sox had runners on first and second with a walk and a base hit from Nathaniel U10, but we're still scoreless heading to the third. You're listening to Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Hey, Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the third on a thirsty Thursday here in Salem. Ready to go at 7-8-9 in the Carolina Mudcats order. Blaber Diaz, Satchel Norman, and righty Mercado. All set and ready for the first time tonight to face off against Juan Valera in his single-A debut. The 18-year-old out of the Dominican Republic has sat him down 1-2-3 in the first and second so far for the Sox. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you, and Carter, the Red Sox looking to keep the momentum going. This is a team that has now won 8 of their last 10 ball games. They've been red hot. They're 2 games back of the lead in the Carolina League North behind Fredericksburg. And, they're 7-0 at home and 12-1 in total on Thursday nights.
And it's a perfect time to keep it going, too.
First pitch to Blaber Diaz. And a fastball misses down and away, 1-0.
Kind of feels like there's a different feel when the quote-unquote beer mongers are in town on a Thursday night in Salem.
Especially with the baby blue jerseys. The 1-0. Fastball misses downstairs, and the count now 2-0 for the 237 hitter. 1 homer and 13 ribbies on the year for the catcher tonight. We're in the Road Grays are the Mudcats, the 2-0. Breaking ball misses down and in. 3 balls, no strikes for Blaber Diaz. Well, all of a sudden, Carter, we talked about how that American flag in straightaway center was perfectly still. Now the wind's starting to gust. 3-0, swing and a miss on a breaking ball downstairs that just trickles away from Gerardo Rodriguez. It's 3-1. Blowing out towards left center field is the wind.
Feels very pleasant, though, out here, too, though. No sun. In the 70s in Salem.
3-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper. This deflected off the home plate umpire in Cameron Jones. He's going to take a second as Rodriguez gets the ball back to the bump. Counts full at 3-2. Way to climb back here if you're Juan Valera. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball cranked right side into the seats. He stays alive at 3-2. Well, Valera has surrendered just 1 base runner, a walk, and a leadoff spot to Dituri in the first. Payoff pitch. Fastball misses high, and it's a second walk. A leadoff walk for Blaber Diaz. Just finishing up that point, Juan Baez then hit into a 4-3 unassisted double play. Cooper Pratt grounded out to end the frame. Valera was perfect in the second, a strikeout and a pair of groundouts. Here's the designated hitter in the 8-hole, Satchel Norman, making his series debut against the Red Sox here this week. Righty on righty, first pitch. Fastball simmers at the top of the zone for a strike. 92, it's 0-1. 1 hit so far tonight for the Sox. None on the other side for the Mudcats. We're still even at 0. 0-1. Check swing. Called his strike anyways. 83-mile-an-hour breaking ball in her corner. 0-2. Norman, a 185 hitter. Has not homered. Has just 6 RBIs. Good for about 2 to 3 appearances a week max for the Mudcats this year. Runner off of first. No outs. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Threw a breaking ball. Struck him out on 3 pitches. 1 gone. Second K of the night for Valera.
Yeah, number 2 of his single-A career. Gotten off to a nice start here at the ballpark.
The 9-hole hitting right fielder, righty Mercado. He digs in from the left side. Came in last night as a pinch hitter when Yoferi Rodriguez went down. Righty on lefty, first pitch. And a bunt is pulled back. A throw down to first, and they got him. A little too far off the bag was Blaber Diaz. Throwing down on it was Rodriguez, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, 2-3. How you scored at home. By the way, Mr. Heater, we have some cake on the way, is what I was just told.
Sweet.
Celebrate Stephen Langdon's career here at the Salem Red Sox.
Is it the cake that we brought?
We did, yes.
Okay.
But we do have some cake on the way. I was just told that.
0-1 to Mercado. Spiked in the dirt. The count even at a ball at a strike. Righty Mercado, like I mentioned, came in yesterday for Rodriguez. Now, Yoferi Rodriguez is not in the lineup tonight, so you hope everything's okay. He took one off the ankle and exited the ball game. 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing at a line drive, left side into the net. 1-2 on a fastball. Well, after coming in, Mercado walked, had a hit, and then struck out. Carter, you were saying?
No, it's just... What was I saying? Oh, here's the cake, by the way. No. So Heather came in. She's like, I'm going to bring some cake. You want some? I said, of course. Of course.
Heather is Steven's
fiance.
Significant other.
Yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes for Mercado, the pitch. He swings, sizzles it up the middle. What a snatch on one hop by Valera. Throw to first is there to end the inning. A 1-3 putout. Talk about fielding your position. Still scoreless in Salem. Another unconventional 1-2-3 frame. And Juan Valera faces the minimum for the third time tonight through as many innings. Bottom of the third after this. Scoreless in Salem. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock.
In my mouth.
Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the third on a thirsty Thursday here in Salem. We're scoreless between the Carolina Mudcats and your Salem Red Sox. Giovanni Heater joined alongside our video production manager for one more night, Stephen Langdon. Stephen, what a night it's been for you throughout the first pitch. Thanks so much for hopping on the air.
No, thank you for having me. One last time.
One last time. Can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for us. It's been a pleasure. Obviously, this has grown into more so than a boss-broadcaster relationship, a great friendship, and just so good to have you up here one more time as Gerardo Rodriguez digs in from the right side against Daniel Cordial of the Mudcats, entering now his third inning of work. The first pitch on the way, and Rodriguez swings and tips it back to the netting, 0-1. All right, well, there's an anomaly in town. This team is 7-0 at home on Thursday nights this season, 12-1 when you combine the road games as well. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken for a strike. It's 0-2. Have you ever seen anything quite like this?
No, not at all. I mean, the craziest thing I've seen in my time here, I'll talk about after the pitch.
0-2. Fastball taken high, 1-2.
Was probably my first year here in 2022. Nico Cavadas had, I believe, his 9 home runs in 11 games.
That's crazy.
Which was crazy.
1-2 on the way. Swinging a lifter, right side on a breaking ball, tails into the seats.
And the majority of those home runs were actually here in this ballpark. And we all know how hard it is to hit home runs in this really just desolate ballpark as far as hitting goes.
1-2. Breaking ball taken outside, evens her up, 2-2. Well, Gerardo Rodriguez off to a great start in his young single-A career. Hitting .500 on the dot. Started 3 for 4 at his debut. Here's the 2-2. He swings, knifes it right side down the right field line. This is a fair ball. Rolling towards the corner. Rodriguez slips, trips on the first base bag, and backpedals back to first. It'll be a single. But a leadoff single for the Sox, and they have their second hit of the night.
Maybe for the better, because if he was going to be rounding to go to second, he would have been short of getting to second base.
I think so, too. We go to the top of the order with Nazan Zanatello, the shortstop, and the 8th best prospect in the Red Sox organization, struck out swinging his first time up. Well, Steven, another question for you here. In your time in Salem, who is the best, most impressive player to come up through the ranks?
So if we're talking just purely players, it doesn't matter what team it is.
Sure.
Jackson Holiday for sure.
Yep.
I got to see him for 3 games last year, but
opening weekend,
there's just something special about the kid.
Yeah.
From the very first time that you saw him.
First pitch to Nazan. He takes a fastball for a strike in her half, 0-1.
Another one that kind of jumps out as far as the opponents goes, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah.
Great work ethic.
Yep.
Was always the first one on the field, last one off the field. But yeah, those are like the 2 standouts as far as
1 fastball taken high, 1-1.
As far as opponents go, as far as players here, I think it's easy to say Marcelo Meyer whenever he was here.
Sure.
Blaze Jordan was pretty good when he was here as well. But Nico Cavadas, I don't know. There's just
1-1. This is cranked to left field. Standing still is Castillo, and it falls right into his mitt for out number 1.
There's just something about Nico Cavadis' power and watching him in this ballpark. Also, just a great personality guy.
Yeah.
Might be making his major league debut here either this year or next year. He's doing really well this year, but yeah. Marcelo and Nico for sure
How
are
about
like two standouts.
pitching talent that you've seen? I know that's a little trickier at times. By the way, Antonio Anderson, first pitch, he swings through a fastball down and in, 0-1.
Pitching talent is kind of interesting. Just going back to my first year again, I hate to bring up the 2022 team, but there's a lot of good players on there.
They almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, Luis Guerrero was sensational.
0-1, misses at the ankles down and in, 1-1.
Luis Guerrero was sensational whenever he was down here. And one thing that always stuck with me about him is that no matter if he had a great game or a bad game, always ran laps around the stadium after the game.
Okay. That is interesting.
Something that really stands out to me about him.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch to Double-A. He swings, rolls it slowly right side, gobbled up Dituri. This is flipped to second, throw to first in time. And a tailor-made double play ends the frame. We go to the top of the 4th after this. Carter is going to take over and continue our final night with our video production manager and very good friend, Stephen Langdon. One more time, he's heading up to Double-A, getting the big promotion, you could say. Heading to hang out with the Fisher Cats in New Hampshire, part of the Blue Jays organization. Steve, want to say it on the air one more time? Thanks so much for everything you've done.
No, thank you, Gio. It's been a pleasure being able to call you not only a coworker but a friend the last 2 years.
Absolutely. All right, that's Stephen Langdon. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball. We're scoreless on a thirsty Thursday.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 4th in Salem. Scoreless between the Carolina Mudcats and the Salem Red Sox in Game 3 of this 6-game set. Alongside our video production manager, Stephen Langdon, Carter Hill, on behalf of the Salem Sox. It is Stephen's final day here with the Salem Red Sox after almost 3 years here with the team. And Stephen, once again, congratulations on everything, and we can't wait to wish you best of luck in New Hampshire.
Thank you, Carter.
Here's Filippo Dituri, first pitch. He swings and pops it up foul, third base side. Count starts at 0-1. So describe what you're going to be doing up in New Hampshire, and how excited are you for that opportunity?
So it's very similar to my job here. I will be in charge of their production, very much like I am here.
And, when this is low and in, it's 1-1.
Just doing essentially my same job I'm doing here, just that I'm going to be doing it with a different organization.
So you have not been to New Hampshire before, correct? 1-1? This is low and in. Shifts the count to 2-1. You've not been in New Hampshire before.
I have never been to New Hampshire before.
Okay.
I'm originally from Pennsylvania. The farthest north I've been as far as the states go is New York. So
2 balls in strike. He swings and chops the right side. Charging Alcantara, gloves, throws across to first, and there's out number 1. 4-3 put out, and here's Juan Baez. Continue, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, so I've only been up to as far as up to New York, so there's actually 3 states along the way to get up there that I've never driven through, never been in.
Which are Massachusetts, Connecticut,
and of course New Hampshire.
Okay. First pitch, he rocks and fires, and he swings and pops it up down the right field line. Charging Yu-Tsen on the run. He dives, and he can't make the play. It's a foul ball. And the count starts at 0-1. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats. We joke about it. We're like, what's a River Cat? What's a Fisher Cat? Well, it's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, the AA affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays. And just kind of talk about, I think a lot of people throughout minor league baseball don't realize the amount that takes place behind the scenes. You mentioned you're going to be doing pretty much what you're doing here in Salem. What is the day-to-day description of your job, what you do here at the ballpark? First, the 1-1, and he swings and pops it up foul down the right field line. Nothing to two.
It's a very loaded question.
I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. No, there's actually a lot of stuff that goes into these games, whether it be a roster move that happens today. For example, Diego Valoria, unfortunately, going on 60-day IL. Just making sure that the right people are aware, making sure that coaches have new rosters, stuff like that.
0-2, and the dirt it goes, and it moves the count to 1-2.
And then I come in here early in the morning, usually around 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning on a game day, and you get out of here when the game. Hours after the game's over.
1-2, wave and a miss. Got him, strike 3. Rodriguez throws the first to complete the strikeout, and he does it with ease. 2-2 down.
But yeah, making sure, for example, coaches have the necessary stuff that they need, whether it be rosters or whether it be hey, we gotta get new headshots of these new players. Just for example, we had 4 new players this weekend, and it's over on Monday that came in. So
there's Cooper Pratt, the shortstop. First pitch, he swings and chops it left side to his left. Encarnacion, gloves at the hip, throws across the first, and a dart for out number 3. Fraley's pretty good there, isn't he?
He is. He's really matured as the years gone on. Could play many positions as well.
I'm going to keep you on through the break because we had a quick one. You were talking with Gio about favorite, or I guess best players you've seen play here in Salem. Do you have a specific moment from a specific game that stands out? Like a game that went to 16 innings or a 7-run comeback or something like that?
I'm trying to think. There's so many moments throughout my time here in Salem. And then, sometimes the games just, blend in with each other. But I'm trying to think of one moment that, kind of just stands out to me. Just this year's, I think the one thing I'm going to take away from this year is the amount of walk-offs that we have had. Last year, I felt like we didn't have many walk-offs, and then this year, I don't think I've seen so much fight from this team in my 3 years here.
Yeah.
That I do this year. Liam Carroll, last year, brand new manager to minor league baseball, and this year I think he's really just put it together as far as being a coach, what he needs to do, what he needs to tell the players and everything like that. And the players, it doesn't matter whether they're down by 10 or up by 10, they're still going to fight.
Sure.
They're still going to really just play not only for the team but each other as well.
You want to stick around for the bottom of the 4th?
Absolutely, sure.
By the way, you're going to like this. It's the Fishwick 4th inning, so get up and stretch. I know Steven's always on us, we got to get the ad reads in. And trust me, I understand why. There's a lot of sponsorship money out there in minor league baseball. It's the Fishwick 4th inning, so get up and stretch. Fishwick is dedicated to justice in auto accident, medical malpractice, commercial, kitem, and federal criminal cases. Call 540-354-5890 for more information. Here's Marvin Alcantara, first pitch. He sees it high and outside, and the count starts at 1-0. What is the most rewarding part about working in minor league baseball to you?
To me, it's just being able to meet so many different people, whether
swing and a miss at the 1-0.
Whether it be in the front office or even some of the players, the amount of stories that I've heard from, like I said, people in the front office and the players.
1-1, he swings and lifts it right center and deep. Moving back righty Mercado to his right, just in front of the track, and he makes the catch at high for out number 1.
Simply incredible. I mean, you meet some of these international players, and some of them come from absolutely nothing, and baseball's been their entire life. And just being able to talk to them, get to know their backgrounds, learn a little bit something new about their culture and everything like that. It's really just a rewarding experience altogether.
There's Fraley Encarnacion. He is 0 for 1 with the flyout. First pitch, he swings and chops it right side to his left at Torrey on a hoppy field. Throws to first, and there's out number 2. 4-3 put out, and here's the Denny you'd said. Something about when you have a guest up here, the innings just either fly by or they take like 35 minutes. Like
I've noticed
there's no
that.
in between. There's no in between.
I've definitely noticed that.
There's no in between. Very generic question, but as we wrap up the inning, what is the best part about working for the Salem Red Sox, and particularly in the Boston Red Sox organization? First pitch, wave and a miss, 0-1.
I mean,
Like the Red Sox are a cream of the crop type of organization.
Yeah, no, I was just about to mention that. You're working with a historical franchise, a global image, and I can't take that for granted. I don't take that for granted every single day.
0-1, swing and a miss, and quickly it's 0-2.
Yeah, there's something about working with everyone here within the organization that, you know, you come to work, and even if you're having a bad day and you're like, oh, I don't like my job, at the end of the day.
0-2, swing and a tipper off the mid of Diaz, and U10 stays alive.
At the end of the day, there's nothing I would rather do with my life than be here and be able to work with, you know, people like yourself and Gio.
That's so sweet. 0-2 to Nathaniel U10. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it just misses low and outside. Counts 1-2. By the way, how surprised were you with the first pitch announcement? When did you find out you were throwing out the first pitch?
So I had a sneaking suspicion throughout the last couple weeks.
1-2. Breaking ball just misses low and outside. 2-2.
And I was joking around with my boss, Kayla Keegan, and I was like, you know, if you're going to have me throw out a first pitch, at least let Albert Feliz catch it.
And he did. 2-2. Misses low and in, and the count fills up at 3-2. And by the way, in case you missed it, it was right down the middle. Like, it was a strike.
It looked pretty good.
It was right down the middle. We called it on the broadcast. I can't wait to show you the replay.
I'll definitely have to go back and watch.
And the video, too. Video montage before the game. Everybody in the front office, 3-2. He swings and rolls it foul. U10 stays alive.
Yeah, it's been quite stressful over the last couple weeks.
Sure.
Just making sure everything's all good and everything like that. And, you know, today, it all came full circle. I shed some tears.
3-2. He swings, lines it right side. It's through for a base hit. Past the dive of DeTore at second. 2-out single, Nathaniel U10. And here's Andy Lugo, the left fielder.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
I shed some tears just because it's kind of like a full circle moment.
Sure.
And especially since being able to, you know, watch the video and everything like that. I think, of course, when the video started playing, I started to tear up a little bit. But then whenever I saw people like Will Howe, our new video production manager, you know, I started to really tear up then. And then whenever I saw you guys, and I think the moment, like, just all the tears really came together was when I was able to see Josh, the Boston intern, and then being able to see Juan Rivera, our pitching coach, and then Liam Carroll, two just fantastic human beings.
Yeah.
And I think that was really like the true moment that it hit for me that I'm going to be leaving here.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm leaving here, and there's great people that are going to be still here finishing out the season and in the future.
First pitch to Andy Lugo misses low and outside as the count starts at 1-0. Another reason why you work in sports, I don't want to speak for you, but it's the relationship side of things. Like,
definitely
meeting people across the board, whether it be in Salem or in New Hampshire or wherever you're going in the workplace. 1-0 from the belt, and he takes it low and in. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, and just like people like Albert Feliz, just for example, you know, I hope he makes it to the big leagues, but with any of these guys, you never quite know, but just they're all just fantastic human beings.
Yeah.
And
2-0. Breaking ball misses high and in. 3 balls, no strikes.
One thing I absolutely love is that a lot of people, you know, whether it be our fans or whether it be just average, everyday people, see these people as baseball players, and you know, I am gifted enough to see these people more as, you know, friends. And
swinging a liner up the middle, charging Pratt, backhands, throws to first, and there's out number 3.
just
Stephen Lang.
Just being able to see them as friends and get to know them more on a personal basis.
Well, Stephen, it has been an absolute pleasure. And for me, Gio was around last year. This is my first year, but my first experience in minor league baseball to work with you has been so fun and rewarding. So I appreciate everything you've done for me and for us, and we will definitely have to keep in touch. And that group chat better be active still the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. No, I look forward to showing you guys, kind of what their setup is up there, and just talking. I mean, I see you guys more as lifetime friends and everything like that with the experiences that we've had this year, and look forward to hopefully down the road being able to work together.
Absolutely. You never know where life takes you. Well, Stephen, appreciate the time. Thanks for everything you've done for us, and best of luck up in New Hampshire.
Thank you so much.
To the fifth we go in Salem, scoreless between the Mudcats and the Red Sox. We'll step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to MILB.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season. Hey, Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets.
True.
Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit MILB.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Welcome back to Salem. The count is 0-1 on Yoswar Garcia in the top of the fifth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. In Salem, Virginia, Danny Kerwin on the bump for the Sox. Is 0-1, and he swings and laces it up the middle, charging in Stanley Tucker to his right. He makes the catch for out number one. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Luis Castillo, the left fielder. Scoreless here in the top of the fifth. As for the Red Sox, Juan Valera's single-A debut has come to a close, and he was excellent. 4 scoreless innings, no hits, just 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. 3 Ks in his single-A debut. Nice start for Juan Valera. First pitch to Castillo. Called a strike. Outside corner at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 2 walks, the only base runners yielded by Juan Valera. And now Danny Kerwin takes over. Oh, what a Castillo. From the belt, he rocks and fires. Fastball trims the outer edge for a strike, and it's 0-2. Castillo's 0 for 1. He bounced out back in the second. And Danny Kerwin, who just made his first professional start this past weekend, back in a relief role for the Red Sox. 0-2. Sails high and away. And it shifts the count to 1-2. Yeah, looking at Danny Kerwin, what he's done this year for the Red Sox has been very, very good. He signed with Boston as a free agent back in April. He has just performed in Salem. 1-2. Just misses low and outside. And it evens up the count at 2-2. It's 3-0 with a 3.46 ERA. 14th appearance, does have a start. 41 2/3 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts. 2-2 from the mound, and he swings and laces it left side. It's through for a base hit. 1 out single off the bat of Luis Castillo, and the Mudcats are set up here in the fifth. Brings up Miguel Briseño now, starting first baseman. So for 1 with the bounce out back in the second. By the way, That was the first hit of the day for the Carolina Mudcats off the bat of Luis Castillo. Kerwin from the stretch rocks and fires, misses low and end, gets away from Rodriguez, and on to second without a throw goes Luis Castillo. So that likely may be a pass ball as it kind of clipped off the heel of Rodriguez's mitt. The Cats want to know on Miguel Briseño.
I feel as though I've been duped. Where's the cake?
Cake is coming, I've been told. Cake is coming. 1-0. Winds and fires. He swings and bounces it up the middle on a hop-out contra. Gloves throws to first. And there's out number 2. On to third, Castillo. And there's 2 down for Blayberg Diaz.
I'm going to need some catching up.
Here, use my book. Stephen Langdon came in for top of the 4th was so quick. We kept him around for the whole
yeah. That one almost flew by, too.
I know.
I was glad that...
Were you watching in the booth next door?
Y'all sound great. It's a very nice interview. Very touching.
First pitch to Blayberg Diaz. He fists it foul, first base side. Count starts at 0-1.
Will over there, our interim video production manager, started bawling his eyes out. Never seen anything like it.
Oh, yeah.
Wild Bill couldn't contain the tears.
It did get pretty emotional, though. We went back and forth on...
I just couldn't believe it. I turned to my right and the waterworks were flowing.
0-1. Just misses low and end. And it evens up the count at 1-1. Well, Wild Bill has been fantastic to us throughout the year as well. Feels like the last game of the year, by the way. But, Stephen Langdon has done a lot for us here in Salem. And 1-1. In the dirt it goes. And it shifts the count to 2-1. It deserves a lot of the attention here this evening.
It doesn't happen without him. The only thing I'm going to miss a lot. The only thing I'm not going to miss is, where's my article? That's what I won't
Gio. 2 balls and a strike. Danny Kerwin curls and unfurls, and he swings and chops at third base side. Backhanded Encarnacion throws across to first, and the scoop by Big Al for out number 3.
We'll put that in the recap tonight.
I know. Put that in the recap tonight. Absolutely. Yeah. And the concerning part is I have the recap tonight.
Oh, boy.
Hey, it's scoreless, though. Not a lot to write so far as we move to the home half of the 5th in Salem between the Mudcats and the Red Sox. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 5th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Scoreless between the Carolina Mudcats and the Salem Beermongers. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Thursday evening. Well, we got a good one at the yard. Just 4 combined hits today. 3 for the Red Sox and just 1 for the Carolina Mudcats. It was Luis Castillo's one-out single back in the 4th. Game 3 of the 6-game set. Both sides have split the first 2. The Mudcats winners on Tuesday, and then the Red Sox 7-1 victors a night ago. Albert Feliz is going to lead off the frame, and what a play he made defensively in the top of the 5th. Fraley Encarnacion fielded a slow chopper to third. The throw was a dart to first, but Big Al had to scoop it out of the turf to record the 5-3 putout.
Heck of a play by Big Al, right? One of those that he's just kind of taking some time, but really starting to come into his own as far as playing first base goes. It was a little unnatural last year when he first started being tasked with playing at first base, and you go into this year, the off-season training, spring training, and then now he's a natural.
Big Al tips the first pitch he sees back to the screen. And here's the 0-1. Breaking ball sails high and outside, and the count evens up at 1-1. 7-8-9 it goes in the Red Sox order. Albert Feliz, Stanley Tucker, and Gerardo Rodriguez behind the dish. 1-1 from the belt, and he swings and launches it down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's gone. Number 10 for Big Al. And the Sox lead at 1-0.
A decade's worth of home runs for Big Al, and he cranks this one. Fastball on the outer half, tattoos at 96 off the bat, 374 feet. Wasn't one of the biggest launches we've seen.
It was
from
just
Big
a
Al,
line drive that just sailed out.
but he hit it a long way.
Solo shot for Al, number 10 on the year. And here's Stanley Tucker, the center fielder. First pitch, righty on right. Breaking ball misses low and outside. And the count starts at 1-0. By the way, the pitcher on the bump for the Mudcats. Kimber Sanchez on the bump. The pitch, he tips it back to the screen. And it evens up the count at 1-1.
Pitchers duel no more when you have a home run. Fourth hit of the night for the Sox as well. That is the first extra base hit, though.
2-1 record for Sanchez across 19 appearances. And here's his 1-1. Fastball high and in. Shifts the count to 2-1. A 2.08 ERA. 30 and a third innings pitched. 40 strikeouts to 11 walks. Also 4 saves to his credit as well. 2-1. Breaking ball low and outside. And it moves the count to 3-1. Now that's all between two teams. Between the ACL Brewers and the Carolina Mudcats. This is appearance number 9 with the Mudcats. Yet to allow an earned run. 3-1, and he swings and chops it foul first base side. Count fills up at 3-2. Yet to allow an earned run until the Albert Feliz solo homer. 14 2/3. 7 hits as well before the Big Al solo shot. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Tucker retired on strikes, and here's Gerardo Rodriguez, the catcher.
Well, the Sox have been solid when it comes to strikeouts after that first inning, right? The side was retired via the K in the first, back to back to back, and then since then, that's just their first strikeout.
First pitch, and Rodriguez sees it low and outside as the count starts at 1-0. So more on Sanchez. That was strikeout number 13 for him at the single-A level. To just 5 walks. 1 ball, no strikes, and he swings and laces it foul down the first base line. Evens up the count at 1-1. Gerardo Rodriguez. 1 for 1 today, a single back in the third. And the 9-0 for the Salem Beermongers. And the pitch skips in the dirt, and it moves the count to 2-1. Daniel Corniel got the start. He was very good for the Carolina Mudcats. You look at what he did today, and he kept the Mudcats not only in the game, pitched a shutout, if you will. 2-1, and he swings, lines it right side, and it's caught out of the air by Miguel Briseño for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and here's Design Zinatello. 2 up, 2 down after the homer, and here's Design Zinatello, the shortstop. Corniel, his final line. 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. Season ERA is down to 4.48. Zinatello's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch, and he swings and pops it up foul, first base side. No balls and a strike. 8th best prospect in the Boston Red Sox organization, Nizan Zinatello. All right, and the 2 in the baby blue. 0-1. Breaking ball caught a strike inside corner. Just a smidge above the knees, and it's 0-2. Just in case, Antonio Anderson, the designated hitter, waits on deck. He's also 0 for 2 in the contest. 0-2, he swings and tips it foul. Off the mid of Diaz, and Zinatello stays alive. 4 hits for the Red Sox. Albert Feliz's solo shot is the big blow. The Mudcats with just a single base knock. Luis Castillo is back in the 5th. 0-2, widens and fires. Breaking ball just misses high and outside. And it moves the count to 1-2. Sanchez wanted the call, too. Started walking back to the first base dugout, but has to trudge back up to the bump. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comes at third base side and deals. Breaking ball sails low and outside, and it's 2-2. Game 3 of the 6-game set. The Red Sox 9-4 losers on Tuesday in a rain-shortened contest. And then yesterday, won that one. 2-2, swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Zanatello down on strikes for the second time today. And to the 6th we go in Salem. 1-0, the Sox on top. We'll step aside and come right back as Big Al goes yard for the 10th time this year. On MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit MILB.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to MILB.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
To the 6th we go at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 1-0, the Red Sox on top of the Carolina Mudcats in Game 3 of the 6-game set. Alongside Javon Hader-Cargill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Thursday evening. 8-9-1 in the Mudcats order. Satchel Norman from the right side. First pitch from Danny Kerwin, and he swings and tips it foul. Count starts at 0-1. Satchel Norman, righty Mercado, Felipe DeTuri, the second baseman. Norman is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Took place back in the third. 0-1 from Danny Kerwin, comes to third base side and delivers. Breaking ball misses low and in, and it evens up the count at 1-1. Well, some news around the Carolina League that has been maybe a little bit speculated the last couple weeks, but there is going to be not only a brand new team, but an existing team that will be in the Carolina League next year. 1-1, rocks and fires. Slider caught a strike outside corner of the knees, and it's 1-2. So an existing team outside of the Carolina League is going to come into the league, and that's going to be the Hickory Crawdads who will enter the Carolina League in 2025. And this is how it's going to work. So the Down East Wood Ducks, first the 1-2, wides and fires. He swings and lines it, left center and shallow, charging in his Lugo, and it's down for a base knock. Lead off single with Adam Norman, just the second hit of the day for the Mudcats, and here's righty Mercado, the right fielder. So the Crawdads, who are currently at the high A level, the Rangers affiliate, are going to come down to the single A level. And the Down East Wood Ducks, who are at the single A level in the Rangers organization, they're moving to Spartanburg. First pitch from Kerwin. Encarnacion plays in at third, winds, fires, he swings, grounds at third base side, backhand stop at third, throw to second for 1, on to first, not in time. Little cue shot, right on cue with Encarnacion playing in. Fielded on a tough backhanded stab. The leading runner is erased, and there's one down for the top of the lineup.
Almost a little surprised that he kind of tried to go for the double play there.
Look at this on MILB TV.
And kind of threw it
high. Lobbed it to second. There's DeTuri.
Yeah, if you were going to do it, that had to be on a rope for sure.
He's 0 for 1 with the walk. Off of first Mercado. Throw there, not in time. First slide back in there for righty Mercado. So the Wood Ducks, who are leaving Kinston, they're relocating to Spartanburg, South Carolina. And when that team gets there, they're going up to high A. So essentially, the first pitch. Runner takes off from first. It misses inside, and no throw to second as it tipped off the mitt of Gerardo Rodriguez, and then off the leg of Cameron Jones, the home plate umpire. It's called a ball, and the counts 1-0 as there's a stolen bag for Mercado. So the tie and run now in scoring position for the Mudcats. Salem with the early 1-0 advantage after Albert Felice's solo shot. 2 balls, no strikes. Rather, 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, he swings and pops it up. Shallow left center. Moving in Lugo. Trailing back Zanatello. Lugo calls him off and makes the catch waist high for out number 2. Big out there, and here's Juan Baez, the third baseman. All right, so essentially, the Crawdads and the Wood Ducks are swapping. The Wood Ducks, though, are going to be in Spartanburg next year, and that team is going to be in the South Atlantic League at the high A level. Spartanburg, by the way, just down the road from Greenville, where the Greenville Drive is located.
That'll be interesting.
First pitch to Baez, rocks and fires, and the dirt it goes. And the count starts at 1-0.
Almost surprised Greenville didn't throw a fit about that in a way.
Well, maybe they did. Who knows? Now, there is a comparable 2 teams that are close to each other in that same league. 1-0 from the bell. Roddy deals, and he swings and pops it up foul, first base side. Evens up the count at 1-1. Winston-Salem and Greensboro are 20 miles apart.
True.
In the South Atlantic League.
True.
They're going to be the Hub City Spartanburgers. Hub City Spartanburgers are going to be the name.
Interesting.
1-1. He swings and chops it slowly. Third base side. Charging Encarnacion. Gloves at the hip. Throws to first, and it's in time for out number 3. Rayleigh plays a nice third base. And you kind of forget that sometimes with Nizan, Antonio Anderson, and now Franklin Arias in Salem.
He plays a nice everything,
yes.
Really, defensively.
To the home half of the 6th we go in Salem. 1-0. The Sox on top. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 6th at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 1-0 the Red Sox on top of the Carolina Mudcats on Margaritaville night. You're at the yard. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Thursday evening. 2-3-4 goes in the Red Sox order. Antonio Anderson, Marvin Alcantara, Rayleigh Encarnacion against the right-hander Sanchez. On for second inning of work. Here's Anderson from the left side. First pitch, winds and fires. He swings, chops to the right side. Briseño gloves at the belly, flips to the covering Sanchez, and he's there in time for out number 1. Kind of like Albert Felice, bellying the ball down at first.
Belly in the ball, taking it in the gut.
That's what they teach you too. Get in front of it, glove it right there, and it's executed to perfection. As here's Marvin Alcantara, the second baseman. He's 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch, wave and a miss, and a beautiful slider. And the count starts at 0-1. Alcantara's average is down to 230. But has had some big hits as of late as he chops at third base side. Charging Baez, gloves on the back end, throws across to first, and it's in time for out number 2. 5-3 put out, and here's Rayleigh Encarnacion, the third baseman.
Well, this, I'm not even going to say it. It is a 1-0 game.
Pitchers do.
We're in the 6th inning. And it's not quite 8:30 yet.
Yes. There's Fraley. 0-for-2. First pitch. He swings and laces it into right. It's down for a base hit. They have snapped his twig as well. 2-out single. Here's the Danny Utzen.
The cake is
we got
coming.
some cake.
Woo!
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you,
very
Heather.
much. All right, can we get I'm doing the play-by-play, so can we get a food review real fast? We bought this cake.
We did buy this cake. You hyped up the frosting.
Frosting's great. Here we are on MILB TV.
I'm gonna have to. I'm breaking the strictness of my diet for this.
Go
one.
ahead.
We got some cake.
Oh, we got Damien up here too.
We got D-Cell. Congrats to Steven.
Hey, cheers. Here's the Danny Utzen first pitch. Runner up from first, misses inside. Throw to second will be not in time. Stolen base for Encarnacion. Fraley can run too, and it's 1-0 to Danny Utzen.
All right, here's a bite with a good wad of frosting. So it appears to be like a confetti cake here.
Yeah, celebrating the occasion.
We weren't sure what kind of cake we bought.
Which is a problem when you spend $20. Encarnacion at second. 1-0 to Danny Utzen. From the belt. Misses low and outside. In the dirt it goes, and it's 2-0. What's the review up here? It's quite delicious.
That's a good piece of cake.
It's a good piece of cake.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it in just
Now,
a minute.
I will say, I love a good whipped cream frosting. This is a buttercream frosting. Still
Okay.
delicious.
And Sanchez steps off as Encarnacion dances back to second.
No cake. I'm sorry, Kroger. No cake will ever beat Wegmans cake. You've probably never had
Yeah.
that.
Not had the cake, but I've heard of it.
Wegmans cakes.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
Great.
2 balls into strike.
But this is good.
The
This is
icing's
very
pretty good, isn't it?
It is. It is good.
Can't wait to, this is so, teasing to me to have it right in front of me. I got to put it on the table or something. Put it down here. Save it to the 8th. 2 balls into strike. He widens and fires. Breaking ball just misses a hair high, and it's 3-1. Just in case, Andy Lugo waits on deck. Oh, you fit? Oh, no, you're not done yet, but you're close.
Well, that's good cake.
3-1. From the belt, he swings, lines it into left. To his left, Luis Castillo, and he makes the catch on the run for out number 3. 10 hit it hard, with the Sox stranded runner in scoring position as we move to the 7th and Salem. Got a good one. 1-0 Sox. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 7th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Had a good one. 1-0 the Red Sox on top of the Carolina Mudcats in Game 3 of this 6-game set. 3-4-5 it goes in the Mudcats order. Cooper Pratt, Yoswar Garcia, Luis Castillo against Danny Kerwin, who has been phenomenal in relief of the beer monger. He's on for his 3rd inning of work. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. Hey, we're so thrilled you can join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Thursday evening. First pitch to Cooper Pratt. And the righty rocks and fires. Squares run a bunt, lays it down beautifully down the third baseline. Back in it, stopped by Kerwin. No play at first. Infield bunt single. Cooper Pratt does it all. And the Mudcats just trying to make things happen here in the 7th.
Yeah, he really does do it all, right? Got that speed, plays great defense, can hit the ball, and then you just get one of those.
And if Kerwin fields it cleanly, maybe there's a play at first. But for a right-hander falling off the mound, first base side, to then roll to the third base side to make the play, well, that's tough. Here's Garcia. Encarnacion plays in at third. And here's his first pitch. And he swings and chops at third base side foul. Count 0-1.
They do score at a single for Cooper Pratt.
0-for-2 day for Yoswar Garcia as well. Strikeout and a flyout back in the fifth.
We jinxed him in the best way. Remember, he was hitting .459 on Thursdays coming into tonight.
Still at 3-2 on the season. 0-1, throw to first, and back in safely Cooper Pratt. So the fourth best prospect in the Brewers organization reaches on the bunt single. And the Mudcats have only had one runner in scoring position the entire night. Trying to make things happen. Throw to first again. Head first plunge back in there for Pratt. And we'll reset. And when you only have 2 base hits, you've been shut out. Why not try the bunt single? Try and bunt for a base hit, which Pratt did successfully. 0-1 to Garcia. He takes up from first. It's a swing on Knifer. Left side of the infield. On a backhand, it's up Zanatello. Throw to first in time for out number 1. But Pratt advances to second. And there's one down for Luis Castillo.
Well, good thing he was moving already. Otherwise, that was a double play.
Yes. Taylor made. Castillo 1-for-2. Had the Mudcats first hit of the game. That was back in the fourth. Laced one through the left side. There's pitch from Danny Kerwin. From the bout, rocks and fires. And he swings and grounds it up the middle. Zanatello on 2 hops. Gloves, throws to first. And there's out number 2. On to third, Garcia. And there's now 2 down for Miguel Persino.
Well, Pratt just keeps kind of creeping. Started at first with the bunt. Now to second. Here he is at third. See if they can strand him there.
0-for-2 day for the Mudcats starting first baseman. First pitch, winds and fires, and he swings and pops it up. Shallow right, trailing back Nathaniel 10 to his left, tiptoes over and makes the catch at high for out number 3. So Danny Kerwin wiggles in and out of a jam. And it's stretch time in Salem as we move to the home half of the 7th. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 7th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 1-0. The Red Sox on top of the Carolina Mudcats in Game 3 of this 6-game set. Hey, we're throwing T-shirts up here in the broadcast booth. I almost got it down to the front row behind home plate, but fell just a couple rows short. For the Red Sox, it goes 5, 6, 7 in the order. Andy Lugo, Albert Feliz, and Stanley Tucker, the starting center fielder. The series is evened up at a game apiece. The Red Sox lost it 9-4 in a rain-shortened game on Tuesday, and then yesterday. And a 7-1 victory, a complete performance for Salem in Game 2 of the set. Here's Lugo from the right side, 0-for-2. Bounce out and a pop-up. First pitch. The lefty from the bound, kicks and deals. Breaking ball misses high and outside, and the count starts at 1-0. So final cake review. What's your opinion on the cake?
It's a good cake. It's a yummy cake. I could have used it a little more moist.
Okay. The 1-0, and he swings and tips it foul first base side.
And I like I said, I like a whipped cream frosting more so than a buttercream. It's a good frosting. I'm gonna say 7-6. Like it's not the best piece of cake I've ever had. It's your traditional birthday cake.
1-1 from the belt. Breaking ball called a strike outside corner, and it's 1-2.
But I'll tell you what. What's sweeter is what we're celebrating.
Stephen Langdon's last game here with the Salem Red Sox. By the way, Fernie Reyes is the new pitcher for the Carolina Mudcats. Here's his 1-2. Swing and a miss at a disgusting slider low and in.
What were your
Under
thoughts
strike
on
three.
the cake?
I have not taken a bite yet.
But what are you
Waiting
doing?
till the 8th. Gotta wait till I get through.
That's some discipline right there.
I know.
Why? Well, you had a whole 60 seconds.
I know. But I eat slow. I like to take my time and enjoy the masterpiece that is cake.
You do. Carter starts the night with a popcorn bucket chock full. It slowly trickles its way to the bottom.
Here's Big Al. First pitch sails high and away, and the count starts at 1-0.
Although we've barely just broke the brim here with tonight's bucket. What's going on over there?
I typically chow down after the game, Let it settle.
Let it
Snack a couple times. 1-0. High and tight. And it's 2-0. By settle, I mean, let's enjoy the game. I stack a couple times through the game. Get me through it.
Big Al's going to snack on a second home run right here.
They had a solo shot back in the 5th. And the 2-0. Misses low and in. And it moves the count to 3-0. Reyes on the year, 3-0. A .95 ERA. His 15th appearance in relief of the Mudcats. 3 balls, no strikes. He winds and fires. And he takes it high and away. 4-pitch walk to Big Al. And here's Stanley Tucker, the center fielder.
Well, clearly they're thinking about how they're pitching to him if you give him a free pass on 4 pitches.
19 innings pitched for Reyes, 25 strikeouts to 15 walks. It's been a little bit of an issue. Now this is appearance number 7 with the Mudcats. Had 8 scoreless appearances with the ACL Brewers. First pitch, lefty deals. He swings and launches it down the left field line. Moving over Luis Castillo, looking up. It's off the very top of the wall. Karaman back into play. Around third, Big Al. They cut it off at short. Throw to the plate will be not in time.
No, that hit the scoreboard. And Liam Carroll's going to come tell him that. That hit the scoreboard. That should be a home run.
I believe it did as well.
You could hear it.
Off the very bottom of the scoreboard out in left center.
Hit bottom of the scoreboard, back on to the bottom of the wall, or that yellow part of the wall, and then back into the field of play. That's a home run.
I think it hit off the very bottom of the scoreboard, deflected off the top of the wall, and there you go. Home run call for Stanley Tucker.
Yeah.
That's unconventional.
It was almost like it hit the backboard off the rim and then back onto the floor.
2-run shot, and it's now 3-0 Sox. Nick Stanley's going to come out and have a conversation, but I think it's clear as day that was a home run.
That's a homer. Second one of the year for Tucker.
Here's the replay on MILB TV.
Second homer tonight.
Crushed it out to left center, just in front of the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely off the bottom of the scoreboard there.
Exit velocity at 100 on the dot, hit it 409 feet.
Off the very top of the wall, back into play, and yes, Sam Harris, our field umpire, says home run.
And I'm glad they got that right, because that was a home run, clearly.
So Gerardo Rodriguez's turn now, the starting catcher. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a lineout. Over to first. First pitch, winds and fires. Breaking ball misses high and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
Love me some Stanley Tucker.
Top of the order, Nazan Zenatello waits on deck. So 2 homers tonight for the Red Sox. Big Al, 1-0, and he swings and tips it foul back to the netting. Evens up the count of 1-1. Both Big Al and Tucker's 2-run shot.
Al has... Oh, go ahead, Carter.
No, 3-0 Sox on top here in the 7th. 1-1. Breaking ball, caught a strike outside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, Al has represented 2 of the Sox 3 runs tonight.
Yes, very true. Well, Big Al was wheeling and dealing around the base pass. Tucker thought it was a home run all the way. 1-2. He swings and chops it left side. Jarjan Cooper Pratt, gloves at the hip, throws to first, and there's out number 2.
Not going to get much past Cooper Pratt. He had the final out recorded in the Futures game via the 6-3 putout. Nice play towards the hole, kind of on top of second, shaded to his left, made the play on the run.
Here's Nazan Zinatella. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. First pitch, misses high and outside, all the way back to the backstop. The count starts at 1-0.
Pretty cool to see a single-A guy contribute in the Futures game.
Yes, and to still be at the single-A level with the Mudcats. 1-0, lefty deals, wave and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Milwaukee, for whatever reason, kind of taking their time because this Mudcats team looks very, very similar, give or take a couple of guys, and I mean 2 to 3 max.
1-1, just misses low and in. Below the knees it goes, and it's 2-1.
As they did in the first half, but not only just the first half, when these two teams last faced opening weekend and then again 2 weeks later in April.
2 balls, 1 strike. Winds and fires. Misses low and in. Breaking ball below the knees, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Antonio Anderson waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 Sox lead on 2 bombs here this evening. 3-1 from the belt, and he takes a strike outside corner. Count goes up at 3-2.
A little bit of a slump for Nazan as of late. What do you think's going on? Another adjustment, maybe? Kind of similar to what we saw last time.
Working through things at the single-A level. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lefty deals, and he swings and lines the left side of Cooper Pratt, and there's out number 3. To the 8th we go in Salem. 3-0. Sox on top. Step aside and come right back on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 3-0 the Red Sox on top of the Carolina Mudcats in Game 3 of this 6-game set. Ready to take you the rest of the way home on play-by-play duties with the Sox hoping to nail down the victory. Let's turn it over to Mr. Giovanni Hader.
Appreciate it, Carter. Danny Kerwin on the bump for the Red Sox, looking to hopefully close things out. We could see a closer in the 9th inning here, but Kerwin has the 8th, and the Sox are in front 3-0. Looking for a shutout, which could go a very long way. Nearly had the shutout last night. 7-1 final score. Red Sox on top of the Mudcats. The one lone run for the Mudcats was scored in the 9th inning. From the right side, it's Gleyber Diaz. 7-8-9 due up for the Mudcats. First pitch on the way. And a fastball pierces the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Danny Kerwin came in for the 5th inning for the Sox. He's been on ever since, surrendering just 3 base runners, all via base hits. 1 to Diaz. Check swing. Called a strike anyways. Breaking ball outer half. 0-2. Diaz so far tonight, a walk and a ground out to the hot corner at third. Kerwin with a long look in. Gathers at the belt with his back kind of shaded to the left of home plate. Deals 0-2. Fastball sizzles downstairs. 1-2. 3-0 lead for the Sox, out hitting the Mudcats 6-3. Juan Valera was outstanding. Did not surrender a single hit. Just 2 base runners, both via the walk. The 1-2. He swings, lifts it into the air, foul territory, right side. Albert Feliz watches this one into the first row over the netting. And alive at 1-2 is Diaz. What a start, though.
Yeah,
Single
absolutely.
A debut of Juan Valera.
Not allowing a single base hit. That's as good as it gets. Getting your first opportunity.
Danny Kerwin has dealt 33 pitches now, 24 of them for strikes. Hanging his right hand over his left knee. Now brings it to the hip. Winds and fires the 1-2. Taken high and in as Diaz ducks away from a fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, high inside. To your point, though, this could be Danny Kerwin's game to finish. Certainly has the length to do it. Got the start here a weekend ago.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the 85-mile-an-hour slider down and away. One gone.
That's a nice start to the frame. And also, too, like the Mudcats haven't really threatened at all this evening. I mean, 3 hits. That's it. They've had 1 runner in scoring position.
He made it to third. Yeah, Cooper Pratt.
Yeah.
But that was with 2 outs. You still felt like you were in a good spot. From the right side, now it's Satchel Norman. First pitch. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. Norman is 1 for 2 tonight. Base hit back in the 6th. He was cut down at second, part of a 5-6 fielder's choice. He struck out his first at-bat. 1-0 offering. He swings, rockets it high into straightaway center field, staying in the yard. Tucker underneath it. 2 steps to his left, head-high catch. Out number 2. Ellie Taylor Jr. gets the off night tonight for the Red Sox. So you see Tucker in center, Lugo in left, you 10 in right, and from the left side, the bottom of the order, for the 3rd time tonight, it's righty Mercado. Fielder's choice in the 6th, ground out back to the pitcher. That was in the 3rd. First pitch, and the lefty watches a fastball at the ankles, 1-0. That 1-3 put out. Just a heck of a play by Juan Valera. Again, a hard hit chopper, 1 hopping, high above his head, the 1-0. He swings, chops it back up the middle, charging ahead Zanatello. Gloves, and the shortstop gets it to first in time. We're out number 3.
It's a nice one for Danny Kerwin. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
there you go.
That was pretty on cue.
Got his first strikeout of the night as well. Time to sing a little Sweet Caroline here in Salem. The Sox on their way to an 8-0 Thursday performance on Thursday nights as the Beermongers in 2023. Bottom of the 8th after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 8th on a thirsty Thursday in Salem. 3-0 advantage for the Sox as they look to add a little bit of insurance and close out an 8th Thursday night win to keep the perfect Beermongers record. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you here in Salem. 2-3-4 due up for the Sox. Antonio Anderson, Marvin Alcantara, and Fraley Encarnacion. Anderson 0 for 3 tonight. A strikeout, hit into a double play, and grounded out to first base. Righty on lefty matchup. New pitcher on the bump for the Mudcats, and the first pitch is on the way. He scolds it back to the backstop. 0-1. Well, the new pitcher, it's the fourth one of the night for the Mudcats. Tyler Bryant, 25-year-old righty out of Amarillo, Texas. He deals 0-1. Breaking ball downstairs, 1-1. 6'4", 203, 1-0 on the year with a 3.24 ERA in 7 games. Has 2 saves to his name. Has dealt just 8 1/3 innings as a fastball misses down and away, 2-1. So the sample size is wildly small, but 14 strikeouts across 8 1/3. That's nothing to snuff at.
All right, he's the 4th pitcher of the night for the Mudcats as well. Cornell got the start.
2-1. Fastball outside, 3-1.
And then it went Sanchez, Reyes, and now Bryant. And now you got to keep this game at 3-0. Like, if you give up anything else, first off, it's an on-save situation. And on top of that...
3-1. Breaking ball in there, taken for a strike, fills it up.
And on top of that, though, like, just to give your offense an opportunity, I think you got to keep it at 3 if possible.
Fastball taken inside on the payoff pitch, and Antonio Anderson walks like he does so often. Top 5 in the Carolina League in base on balls. Leadoff walk for the Sox in the 8th. Here's Marvin Alcantara.
Leadoff walk sets up an endless amount of possibilities here because if Alcantara can reach, all of a sudden, you got a little bit something going. Just 6 hits for Salem, but they made them count so far tonight.
First pitch, Alcantara swings and tips it to the net, 0-1. He's 0 for 3 himself. Strikeout, fly out, ground out to the hot corner, 5-3. 3-0 lead for the Sox, home half of the 8th, nobody out. Runner off of first is Anderson. A little bit of speed on the pads, 0-1. He swings, chops it right side, and it's through into right field for a base hit. Anderson stops at second, retreats with his orange cleats. Base hit for Marvin Alcantara, his first hit of the night. Sox now with their 7th knock, and there's runners on first and second, nobody out in the 8th.
Hit it well with 2 off the bat. Marvin Alcantara, 101, and now going to have a quick conversation on the bump between Gleyber Diaz and the righty Bryant.
Well, here's the heart of the order tonight. Fraley Encarnacion with a hit. Nathaniel U10, he's on deck. He's got 2 hits. And after that, you go Andy Lugo, who's got the top batting average on the team and is tied for the Carolina League lead in doubles. And then after that, you go in the 7th spot, Albert Feliz. He's homered. Stanley Tucker, he's homered. Gerardo Rodriguez with a knock at the bottom of the order. So despite your top 30 prospects being 1 and 2 tonight, they've actually been held at bay. And instead, your heart of the order is kind of come in the middle here for Salem. Really is a part of that, coming off the heels of a knock in the 6th. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th, 3-0 lead for Salem. The first pitch. And a fastball sizzles on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Fraley, 238 hitter, 2 homers, 18 ribbies, a fly out, a ground out, and a base hit this evening. 1 for 3. 0-1. Swing and a miss through a fastball. 0-2. 96 on the gun. Off the right arm of Tyler Bryant. 4th arm of the night for the Mudcats. Trying to keep the damage to a minimum. And a little bit of a sticky situation here. Surrendering a walk to lead off for Anderson and a base hit through the right side for Marvin Alcantara. Fraley taps the bat on home plate, points it towards the mound, swings it to his right hand, raises it above his right shoulder. Bryant gathers at the belt, glances to second, fires home the 0-2. Breaking ball taken in the dirt, 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2, though. Trying to get Fraley to chase. Double play ball would also be huge for the Mudcats. Yeah, first and second, nobody down. You want the ground ball or the strikeout here for Carolina.
Long look in for Bryant. Hurls the 1-2. Fastball tipped into the mitt of Diaz, and Fraley is sat down on strikes, 1 gone in the 8th.
And a big pitch there, too, because, again, the strikeout now sets up a ground ball can get you out of the inning. And at the end, you'd think could put the ball on the ground. It's 2 hits today. By 2 bouncing balls to kind of escape the infield.
Checking in across the Carolina League as Nathaniel U10 digs in from the left side. He's got 2 hits tonight, 2 for 3 in total. The first pitch is a breaking ball taken at the knees for a strike, 0-1. It's a 3-0 lead for the Sox here in Salem. First and second, one gone for U10. Lynchburg and Columbia in action, top of the third. Hillcats on top 1-0. A later start up the road in Lynchburg. Middle of the seventh inning, a big series between Fredericksburg and Delmarva. 0-1 the pitch. He swings, chops it left side of the infield, backhanded by Pratt. Throws to second, no play to first. So they get the middle runner as Marvin Alcantara is cut down. Anderson is safe at third. And U10 aboard at first with a fielder's choice. Runners on the corners, 2 gone.
Yeah, too slow of a chopper to turn the double play. But now a base hit for Andy Lugo could make this a 4-0 ball game. And again, that would be such a key run for the Red Sox here in this situation.
Well, continuing that thought as Andy Lugo digs in from the right side. He is 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, ground out. Righty on righty. First and third for the Sox. First offering. Lugo swings through a fastball, 0-1. Fredericksburg bouncing back here tonight. They have a 4-0 lead up the road towards D.C. And Nova, that's on top of Delmarva, who blew them out last night, scored 17 runs. Sox with a win last night. Fredericksburg with a loss brought the Sox within 2 games for the lead. The 0-1, swinging a tipper into the mitt. Diaz, 0-2.
By the way, Humber Rodriguez Cruz made his his high A debut tonight in Greenville. And he was very good, no surprise.
How'd he do?
See the line here, 4 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts.
0-2, runner takes off from first, swing and a miss, and that brings the inning to a close. Well, Bryant worked himself into a jam, but corralled it right back and does not surrender a run. The Sox stay in front, 3-0. Final 3 outs on tap for Carolina. Can the Sox get her done in the 9th? Find out after this. Insane.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park. The Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 9th on a thirsty Thursday here in Salem. A 3-0 lead for the Red Sox as the Beermongers, as their alter egos tonight, look to make it 8-0 at home on Thursday nights in 2024. Not to mention the fact that they're 12-1 when you incorporate the road games as well. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you, and the Sox look to get it done here in the 9th. Final 3 outs for the Carolina Mudcats, trailing it 3-0. And it flips the script to the top of the order. Filippo Dituri, Juan Baez, Cooper Pratt all dig in for what is just the 4th time tonight to go back to the top of the order. I mean, that just goes to show that it was shutdown defense from the Sox from the get-go.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been pretty on point today from start to finish and haven't really offensively haven't done much other than the home runs. I mean, Stanley Tucker, a 2-run homer that was initially caught a double on the field and does hit the bottom of the scoreboard, so it rightfully is a home run in the Big Alley's 10th of the year, which leads the team. It's been a good day for Salem, and now if you're Francis Hernandez, got to slam the door here and secure the Thursday night win.
Francis Hernandez toes the rubber, the 22-year-old righty out of Mayo in the Dominican Republic. And, well, Carter almost let things get away against Fredericksburg in his last outing, was in a situation where he was looked upon to shut the door as the first pitch swinging. Dituri launches it to shallow right field. Underneath it, Natana U10, 1 pitch, 1 gone. Things got a little sticky, though, like we were mentioning. Surrendered 4 runs on 4 hits and walked 3 batters to allow Fredericksburg to come all the way back and score 4 runs in the 9th frame. The Red Sox would end up walking it off last weekend. First pitch to Baez is taken downstairs on a breaking ball.
Hey, we're
1-0
away, so I'm gonna head down.
You're gonna head down.
No jinx. No jinx. Okay, we're
We're waiting for one out. Will Howell's the new boss. 1-0. Swinging a chopper up the middle. Charging ahead, second baseman Alcantara has it. Throw on the run is a dart to first in time. 2 gone.
All right, see ya. One out away.
3-0 lead for the Sox. I hope they get that's enough cushion, Carter. From the right side, it's Cooper Pratt. Well, if anybody can give you a chance to stay in the ball game, if you're Carolina, it's this guy. 4th best prospect in the Brewers organization. Pratt 1 for 3 today. First pitch taken for a strikeout or half. 0-1. Base hit in the 7th. Made it all the way to 3rd. Didn't come around to score. Hernandez hurls 0-1. Fastball cranked left side of the infield. Scooped up on 3 hop. Zanatello 1 step. Fire to first in time. Cue up dirty water. The Red Sox win it. 8-0 on Thursday nights in Salem in 2024. The anomaly continues. 13-1 on Thursday nights this season altogether. And the Sox run away with a 3-0 victory to take a 2-1 lead in the series against Carolina this week in Salem. Start to finish, Salem was the better team. Pitching outstanding. First single-A start for Juan Valera, and he was lights out for the Red Sox. After that, the back things up. Albert Feliz took a 1-0 lead with a solo bomb to lead off in the 5th. It was complemented in the 7th by a Stanley Tucker 2-run homer, and 2 home runs tonight propel the Sox in front to a 3-0 win. Taking a look at some final numbers here. Red Sox pitchers, Valera goes 4 innings, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Kerwin came in, helped things out with 4 innings of 3-hit baseball, no runs, and a strikeout. Francis Hernandez closes out 3 up, 3 down in the 9th inning. Start to finish, the Red Sox come away with a great victory here tonight. Your winning pitcher is Danny Kerwin. He's now 4-0 on the year. On the other side, Sanchez, the first arm out of the pen, picks up the loss for Carolina, drops him to 1-1, and the save goes to Francis Hernandez. He picks up his 2nd save of the season. 3-0 the final score tonight in Salem. Be sure to check out Carter's post-game interview with tonight's player of the game. You can find it on the Red Sox social medias at Salem Red Sox via Facebook, Instagram, and of course, Twitter. 3-0 the final score. Let's do it all over again tomorrow, folks. We got a Friday night, fireworks on tap. 6:40 pregame, 7:05 first pitch. We'll do it all over again as the Sox will look to take a 3-0 lead in the series tomorrow evening. Well, one more time for our outstanding video production manager, Stephen Langdon, who we cannot thank enough for all he has done for us. Steve, we love you. We wish you the best of luck up in AA as he is on to greener pastures, is on to a new opportunity at the AA level, working for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. AA team of the Toronto Blue Jays. We're going to miss them, but we know you're going to be great up there. They are getting an absolute gem. For everybody else in the room to my right that makes the magic happen, our interim video production manager in Will Howell, my broadcast partner, Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater saying so long and good night. Dirty water sounds sweet, especially when the Red Sox win. 3-0, the final score tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
Today's broadcast has been a presentation of the MILB, Diamond Baseball Holdings, and the Salem Red Sox. Be sure to keep up with the Red Sox at MILB.com/Salem. And we'll see you next time.